Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Wakfu episode 9. So yeah, last time again we were treated with a good humor episode. It was not as a serious threat as the episode 7, and it was a lot lighter. That doesn't mean it was a bad episode. It was a very entertaining episode, a good episode. And I think I like it the more, I don't know, humor side of the episode than anything else. So, yes, again, I'm surprised by the imagination of these writers to come up with a freaking bread monster. I'm still not over that because I love that monster. I love the concept. I love everything about that one. Yes, and again, we see kind of a progression in character because, yeah, Hugo is able now to kind of see what everybody likes. From Ruel is understandable. He knows him for, well, the longest. But for Amelie and for Groovy, it's a little bit harder. Hell, even for Evangeline. Evangeline, I think, is the more centered character of them all. And still, he managed to convince her. I love that aspect. I love these small hints of character development that, well, I really enjoy it. That most shows just, I don't know, brush over. But this show is giving you little by little and telling you, okay, yes, we are progressing, but in a more natural way. And I really enjoy that aspect of the show. Yeah, I just spoke enough about the last episode in the last episode. So yeah, let's just cut this and watch the next episode, shall we?
C'est moqué de vous. Cette carte renferme un démon, un chouchou pour être exact.
Quoi? Un chouchou? Comme Rubilax?
Certainement pas. Un larbin. Aucune comparaison possible avec moi.
Un gros prétentieux, tu peux te la raconter? Ah, tu es dans la merde. Enfermé, gardé par une bande d'aventuriers de pacotés.
C'est étrange. J'entends une petite voix insignifiante au Non, non, c'est
Ça suffit. Ah, moi, je la connais bien. J'en étais...
Oh, okay, the plot thickens.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu comptes faire, vieux
J'ai
débris?
l'impression que le feu commence à s'éteindre.
J'avoue, je me suis moqué de vous. L'île de Massot se trouve dans la mer des pirates.
Oh,
Eh bien voilà,
okay.
essayez notre tête tout ce temps. Heureusement qu'on vous a rencontrés.
Si je puis me permettre, on peut dire qu'elle s'est roulée les gens dans la farine.
Vos bagues de boulanger, vous nous manquez, Xav.
Allez-y, servez-vous, Ruel. Il y en a certains.
chocolat. Wow, c'est vachement bien fait, on dirait des vrais.
Oui, c'est à peu près ça. Faisant fi du danger, nous, les héros, courons pour répandre les nouvelles. Simplement.
Okay.
Vous voulez dire que vous savez tout ce qui se passe ailleurs?
À peu près, oui.
Enfin quelqu'un de cultivé. Ça va nous changer.
Voyons voir s'il est aussi cultivateur qu'il le dit. Interrogation orale.
It doesn't.
Que s'est-il
Okay, yeah.
Une semaine au château des Miss Moche.
Facile. Une équipe d'aventuriers a sauvé quelques princesses d'une terrible maladie.
Une
Yes.
grande aventure. Il n'y aurait pas une petite nouvelle bien croustillante à se mettre sous la dent?
Merci, madame. Figurez-vous qu'un mal étrange frappe en ce moment même les plus grandes fortunes du monde des 12.
Quoi?
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire par là?
Ce n'est pas facile à expliquer. Du jour au lendemain, tous les riches bourgeois de chaque ville ont perdu leur
What?
envolé, comme par magie.
Yes, I knew it.
Comme ça, une fortune.
C'est bien là le problème, messire. Ces fortunes-là ont disparu comme ça, sans laisser de traces. Les fortunes cachées, les gardées, les protégées, toutes elles ont disparu.
He's so angry because he has gold is disappearing. He needs to take action to save the gold.
J'ai bien pu piquer votre ami.
Je sais pas, mais...
What happened? What? Okay, I'm completely confused.
Ce n'est pas pareil, vieux bouffetou. Toutes les fois où nous avons dormi dans le froid, nous aurions pu les passer ici. Tu parles?
Yes, I don't think you want to sleep there.
Profiter pour mettre le bazar. Oh, ça y est, les voilà.
Des potions de rappel?
What?
Cool, cool. Comment ça, cool? Je suis la seule à être choquée? Ça fait des mois qu'on parcourt le monde avec ce vieux rappel. De lui. Bah, c'est marrant.
What happened?
Je ne vois pas ce qu'il y a de si surprenant.
Moi, j'essaie de ne pas me mêler de ce qui ne me regarde pas. C'est le principe de tout bon héros qui se respecte.
Rien de ce que peut faire Ruel ne me surprendra jamais. Tu m'entends, Eva? Rien.
What happened?
Mince, on n'a même pas eu le temps de leur dire au revoir. C'est pas des...
Qu'à aller finir les croissants.
Nous y voilà.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait ici? C'est la maison du chef du village, c'est ça?
Non, pas vraiment. Je vais rentrer. Je vous conseille de pas énerver le gardien.
Of course.
C'est quoi ce truc ridicule?
Mais il est pas vrai.
Yes, he is, but
Il aura...
I want to know the reason now. Okay, that looks cute. But I don't think that's a good thing. Yeah, I just knew it. Oh, oh, that looks cool.
L'argent fait le bonheur.
Oh, that's the key.
J'ai rien compris. Comment tu as réussi à le chasser aussi facilement?
J'en suis le maître. C'était quoi déjà? Ah oui. Le feu et la terre.
What? Is that the opening? Yes, it's the opening.
Mais qu'est-ce qui est de si surprenant?
Oh, vous allez quand même nous offrir un petit quelque chose à boire, non?
Même pas en rêve. Personne ne rentre chez moi.
Yeah, I think that was his intention from the beginning, to enter his house. Holy! Ruel is lovely!
Qui m'a raconté ce grand connard avec ses histoires de disparition des grosses fortunes.
Oh! Oh! Holy cow!
Tu les m'en plus beaucoup, Strand. Vous les aimez trop en fait si prévisibles. Mais t'es qui à la fin?
Oh!
Ça doit être le chien à l'entrée. Clic.
Ah, of course. A ton of traps, yes. Oh! Oh!
C'est beau avoir l'habitude de prendre des fins.
Well, of course it hurts.
Tu m'étonnes. Et vous, les filles, ça va? Pas de problème. On a...
Yeah, everything.
Quand j'en aurai fini avec toi, je dégusterai chacun.
Oh, he eats karmas.
Mais tu t'es blagues ou quoi? Ils sont pas au chocolat, tu sais. J'en ai fini de toi.
Oh! What? Why would you have a back door?
Ruel! Il est en danger!
But how?
Mon Ruel, on va voir si je te connais aussi bien.
I hope you do. I love him with those little dance.
Excellent, Hugo! Il faut marcher sur les cases affichant les plus grosses sommes de camas! Forcément, venant de Ruel.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I love how he managed to change so quickly. But that guy is incredibly powerful!
Salut Hugo. Je vais te dire une chose, il en faut plus pour se débarrasser d'un vieil énutrophe comme moi. Je suis en train de réfléchir à un moyen de me tirer de ce pétrin quand t'es arrivé.
Je crois que je sais. Tu as confiance en moi, Ruel?
Bien sûr, pourquoi?
Alors attrape ma main.
Quoi? Mais t'es fou. Tu voudrais que je... Très bien.
Okay. And he's going to, yes, jump on the... Oh, yeah.
Oh, j'avais dit que je rentrerai jamais dans ce...
He just used so many of them, yes.
Ne t'inquiète pas, Hugo, je prends le relais.
Je suis un génie absorbant. Mon organisme s'adapte en fonction.
Oh, okay.
Tabac, le rhum me donne encore un destructif.
But gold is not one of the most, well, powerful metals.
Une dorure.
Okay.
Ah, tu es le pire monstre que j'ai rencontré. Les amis, c'est mon combat.
I don't think they can interfere.
Il est de mon devoir d'énutrophe de débarrasser le monde d'une telle infamie.
What? How? Again, I love that animation. Oh! Oh! That hurt! Ouch!
Fais faire ton vent. Babille, Nutrophe, continue de me lancer des calas. Nourris-moi.
Oh! Oh! Yes! He's going to absorb the chocolate! Oh, of course! Yes!
Tu persistes.
He's going to be soft as chocolate! You're a more, well, yeah.
Que se passe-t-il?
Chocolate.
Oh non, aide-moi, je vais mourir.
On ne touche pas au trésor familial d'un énutrophe.
Quoi?
Dis-le.
Trésor familial d'un énutrophe.
Je suis vraiment trop bon.
Oh, he's going to lock him. Yes, that is genius. What are they traveling on?
Ruel? Où est-ce qu'on est?
Dans une carriole, direction Ponta.
Hein? Mais, Gonard,
I love the creature.
Connard, un trésor? Non, je vois. Vous avez mangé trop de chocolat, je sais que ça vous vous êtes bien débloqué.
Whoa! Oh, it's part of the treasure now. I love that thing. Okay, yes, I'm gonna stop it right there because, well, you know, spoilers. So yeah, I just watched the episode 9. It was pretty neat. Again, very heavy on the humor, but we have more action now this time. So yeah, I enjoyed it, I think, a little bit more than the last episode. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it again and, well, be back with my comments. See you in a bit. Okay, I just watched a second time the 9th episode of Wakfu. And again, it was a lot of humor in this episode, which is something I have said a lot of times before. I love. Uh, Again, we start in the same village, which is something odd. I don't think we have started in the same place in a long time. It's always a different location. Um, but yes, there is nothing wrong with that. It's just something odd that never happened in this animation. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the episode. They are still eating bread because yes, it's delicious. It looks delicious. I would love to taste that bread. But now we see a more united family. The two grandparents and of course the children, the baker, his wife, etc., etc. So yeah, we saw all of this. And we saw a little bit of oddity with this herald. This herald, of course, tried to bring news, but he has a snuffle, which, of course, we know that can smell coins, gold, karmas in this case. And at the beginning, it was a little bit odd. Why does he have that? But now we figure it out later on. But anyway, yeah, he told them news that everything or something that we knew that he heard about, and then he did something odd. He told that riches of people are have been disappearing, and of course this just triggers the alarms in Ruel's head. He went to investigate, and at the beginning we thought he was being eaten by the bag. He said, "What the hell is going on?" But after I figured out that he was trying to enter his bag. I don't know why he was so slow, or perhaps he's always that slow, but we never see said action. This is the first time we saw him entering his bag. So yeah, he sleeps there. That's why he always sleeps so well. And we saw the interior of the bag, and he tried to bring a potion or drink a potion so he can return to his house, to his home. At the beginning, as always, I was so confused because there are so many new concepts in a short amount of time that are not explained that well. Because of the rush of the moment, you need to feel that rush, and that's the reason they don't explain the stuff that well. But yeah, later you understand. We arrive at this old village, which is full of, I don't know, it's like kind of a desert, but a cliff. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's a very cool looking village. And Ruel is again going fast and faster and faster because he needs to reach, now we know, his mansion or his family mansion. And he has an amazing and unbelievable security system, man. I love also his guardian, his little dog. Well, little when he is just calm. Yes, it's just a very cute dog with a fire in his head. I love that dog. And when he grew, it was, oh my god, that looks so cool. Yes, the way Ruel just, okay, stop this. I think it was Golden brings happiness or something like that. So yeah, he just calmed down and went back to his house. Yes, thanks to the idiot that was Groovy just tried to hit the freaking dog. I don't know why, but yeah, he's an idiot. So we entered the house, we entered the mansion. It's a huge place and full of riches. Clothing, we saw paintings, I suppose good food, a lot of books. Evangeline was impressed by the amount of books that Ruel has, and she even commented, oh, he can read. Yeah, we enter this mansion, and we start to see the intention of this herald. And I think before that, we kind of see the intention of the herald. But it was plainly obvious in the moment they enter the house. Hell, even when he tried to enter the house, it was very, very obvious. Ruel goes to the basement because that is where he keeps the gold, or the family gold, the karmas. And he just went to, to that basement. In this, again, security system after security system, because in the steps you have to be very careful in which you step, because if not, you're going to be hit by several shovels. And in the before the enter of the vault, we saw this little floor with a little, drawings. At the beginning, I did not understand what They were, of course. We later find out that it was different prices of karmas. So yes, he just do his little dance and enter the freaking vault. Sorry, and we saw a ton of gold, a ton of karmas. Good lord, it reminds me. Well, I don't think it was at the extreme of the Aladdin movie. The Aladdin movie, when they entered the cave of the genie, it was just huge and full with gold. And of course, we enter this place and it's full of gold. Uh, yes, and the true intentions of the herald just, well, coming to light. He just want to eat karmas. That was his intention. He doesn't steal the gold because he's greedy or something like that. But actually because he eats the gold, because that is, well, in his own words, he's an absorbent genie, if I'm not mistaken, that what he consumes, he takes the form, or not the form, the properties. So if he consumes metal, he's going to be hard as metal, and his hair is going to look like a million bucks. I love that vanity aspect of the genie. So we have a little fight, which is very spectacular. I love the fight between Ruel and the genie. It was just unbelievable. I know I didn't look that impressed, but really, after the second time, I started to notice more details in said battle. The effects, the way of the everything runs, and yes, it was very dynamic. I really love the battle. I love it more the second time I watch it. Again, we saw all of these, and Ruel lost the battle. He just was, well, we thought he was dead. I never thought he was dead, so that was the intention, to make you think that he was dead. And we saw the genie consuming everything, but the rest of the heroes tried to help Ruel trying to reach this place, and that's when we discover all the traps that were activated by them. Luckily, they have a little bit of help with the little doll, and that received the huge amount of punishment thanks to these traps. Good thing, because again, all the traps were very deadly. Hugo luckily knows quite well how Ruel thinks, and he discovered the pattern so they can enter the vault. Of course, the highest valor of the coins. Again, he did a little dance and entered the cave. They could not defeat the genie. Again, he's way too powerful. The magic he controls, it's amazing. And again, we see a little bit of a battle. And Hugo is thrown away just like Ruel. They reunite, and he managed to save Ruel with one of his portals. But this leaves Hugo exhausted. He's just exhausted because, yes, it's not the first time he used portals. He used them a lot during this episode, and I think it's a good thing they can give you kind of a way to just make it personal for Ruel. Because, yes, the other guys were just defeated by the genie, but Hugo apparently wasn't still enough. But no, it's not true. He was tired, and with a good reason. Again, we fight, but Ruel is not rival for the genie. Hell, he doesn't even bother to fight against him the second time. Luckily, he remembers something. Ruel remembers something, that if he eats something, he's going to become, or he will have the properties of said thing. In this case, the golden coins that were actually chocolate, and the genie didn't know this, so he ate like they were coins, like they were karmas. But of course, this changed his structure into a chocolate structure, so that leave him vulnerable, and Ruel just captured him at the end, leaving them in the vault. So he can see all the karmas, but he cannot eat any of the karmas because he doesn't have the strength to even open the freaking bottle. Yeah, that's a little bit of irony in that. I don't know how the genies work in this world, but yeah, there's a little bit of irony in that statement. And we finish the scene. They've been transported in, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was pretty cute, the thing that was pulling the carts. And everything was just a dream, according to Ruel. But of course, we know the best, and I think Hugo knows too. The episode ends, and again, I'm going to be speaking about the different aspects of the episode. Again, the humor is great, it is spot on. What I really caught my attention, and to be honest, I didn't notice that until the second viewing, is the homage to the scene in Aladdin, sorry, when we enter the Cave of Richness. Why I said is an homage, because everything looked kind of similar, and we have a genie. So yeah, everything was intentional to make it look like this cave, like, okay, that's a little nudge to Disney in this case. And I love those little details, those little moments in which you can see they kind of portray other animation in their own franchise. I love those little details. As long as they don't do them in excess, that is fine by me. Again, we saw a little bit of a different aspect of Ruel. Yes, he's greedy. He is well. He loves gold, thanks to being an intro. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not pronouncing it correctly. But yeah, part of his guild, or part of the god he reveres, is that he needs to be greedy. He needs to go. He needs to, well, have all this money. And yes, that is an aspect that come into play. But he is still naive, because he, as much experience as he have, he is still a little bit naive, because yes, you kind of see the intention of the genie, well, in the herald, from the beginning. The way he looks, the way he moves, and of course, I think he looked like the creature at the beginning. I didn't know it was a genie when they sang the song, and as always, they show you the enemy. But yeah, it was kind of obvious the way he moves, and it was obvious later on. And yes, again, Hugo is the one who is always by his friends. I don't think he will abandon any of them. Even Ruel, Groovy, Evangeline, Amelia, all of them are important to him. Hell, even completely unknown people are important to him. So he can see a very noble side of Hugo. Always noble. This little guy is very noble. And the others really is just more a curious thing at the beginning, but then when they figured it out that Ruel was in danger, or at least they thought Ruel was in danger, they rushed to his rescue, and that is something I really enjoy, these little details that show you the camaraderie between them. The episode, yes, it was very fun, it was entertaining, it was well paced. Again, we are getting rid of these dull moments. I haven't seen a dull moment that doesn't help to develop the character or to develop the story, like in the first episodes. So yes, I love that aspect, that they get rid of the things that don't work, but they keep the things that are working. So yes, again, I love this animation more and more with each time I see it. Yeah, I think I just exhausted the amount of talk I can give to this episode. It was a very short commentary from what I can see. My timeline is been showing, and yes, it's kind of short. But it doesn't matter, because I think I am getting better with this Wakfu animation, because I can make a little bit more of an effort to analyze everything. Anyway, I'm just getting ahead of my, well, head. Yeah. The only thing I have to say is, guys, thank you so much for your attention, for your views, for your likes, for your subscriptions, for your comments, for everything. Really, I'm just so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for your attention. And again, if you want to be subscribed to my channel, please do. Remember to click on the little bell. And of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter, there is a link in the description below. And well, thank you guys, and see you on the next video. Bye!